So it is a concern. Question for Mr. Page. Are most people growing plants inside or outside in their home grows?
I think in general it's inside, partly because of security and the fact that, well, if it's a medical grow, they're worried about people taking that, and if it's an illicit grow, they're worried about police or other ones seeing it. So I would say indoor, but it's very hard to get statistics on a very gray, nebulous world.
Thank you.
Mr. Davies.
Thank you. Thank you to the witnesses for being here. Dr. Page, in your submission to the committee, you pointed out, I'll quote from it, among the task force's 6 specific recommendations were promote environmental stewardship by implementing measures such as permitting outdoor production with appropriate security measures. Despite these clear directions as of yet, there has been no indication from the federal government that outdoor production of cannabis will be part of the new cannabis regulations. So my question is that the case? It's unclear from C-45 whether outdoor production will be permitted, and if so, is it your opinion that it should be allowed, and why?
Actually, I'm not clear on if Bill C-45 restricts indoor or outdoor. And Mr. Conroy's making a...
The definition of a dwelling house in the Cannabis Act includes the land contiguous surrounding the premises and any outbuilding on the property. So, while under the medical regulations, you can only grow indoor or outdoor, they won't let you do both, which actually doesn't make sense in some cases who want to start indoor and go outdoor and then come back indoor, especially if you live in the West Coast rainforest. But it appears you can do it outdoors under this bill.
Would that include community gardens?
Well, no, it doesn't, and so that is why I think there's this problem with apartments that don't have an area where somebody could do it besides their apartment. So you need to give them the carrot to be able to do it somewhere else rather than do it in the apartment by creating the community garden.
Thank you.
But back to your question about outdoor and sustainability, the submission you refer to was one that I did as a team, not the one as I'm doing as a witness here. And it really highlighted the issues around the carbon footprint of indoor cultivation on a commercial level, less regarding this sort of 4-plant personal production area, and that is, when you put a large cannabis production facility in a concrete bunker and put it under intense lighting, and have HVAC and all the sort of air control to do that, you have significant power needs. You've built a concrete structure maybe on farmland or something, so there's an ecological footprint to that industry. And cannabis is a plant, it doesn't need intense sunlight. It can grow in a greenhouse, it can grow in the field as hemp does now with sunlight. And so the argument would be that the regulations arising from Bill C-45 should allow outdoor growing as well.
Well, I see. So you mean for production, like for producers that apply to the federal government for license to produce cannabis, you're saying that it should be explicitly allowed that outdoor growing would be permitted.
Right, exactly. And currently, under the ACMPR and the MMPR before that, outdoor production is prohibited for commercial purposes under the medical cannabis regime.
Okay, thank you.